Hey, camera marker.
And action.
Judd came up with the notion for Pineapple Express, and he just kind of had this idea of like, would you stop smoking weed if your life depended on it?
Oh. You witness a murder, and the pot cartel is trying to murder you, and you can only escape by sobering up. So in some way it would become a lesson. These guys realize they shouldn't smoke pot because it's leading to everyone trying to kill them. That was the initial idea.
And our instant reaction was that stupid no. Like, we don't want to be the guys doing the dumb action weed movie.
And then we kind of became obsessed with it and started thinking, like, what if we could do that good, you know? What, like an emotionally charged, funny weed action movie? If we could do that well, that's my favorite movie of all time. Is it better than that Blue Oyster weed?
Dude, seriously. It's like if that Blue Oyster shit and the Afghan Kush I had a baby, and meanwhile the craziest Northern Lights and that red-ass espresso snowflake had a baby, and then by some miracle, those babies met and fucked, then this would be the shit they'd utter.
I think I had the idea about 8 or 10 years ago. I was watching True Romance on Laserdisc, and I thought Brad Pitt was so funny as this guy on crack or meth or I don't know, but he was hysterical. And I thought to myself, I want the whole movie to be about him. He had one scene. And then I thought about how True Romance looks so good. And I thought, wouldn't it be funny to make a movie about guys who are high that looked like a Jerry Bruckheimer movie? Like Bad Boys if everyone was stoned.
Ready to go.
Ready? Yep.
You know, we always wanted to make these movies. We didn't know if anyone would ever let us make them. At the very least, I always thought, well, this is a great film school for Seth and Evan. So even if we never make Pineapple Express, it might be a good sample to get them a job writing something else.
What do you think? What do you think you get your jacket back now?
Like, I was thinking maybe even this next part I'm wearing it again because we're like a little mad at each other. We're kind of like...
Yeah, give me my jacket.
Yeah, give me my fucking jacket back.
Sleeps with it as a blanket.
That's funny. It's like on you backwards.
Seth and I in particular have had deep discussions about our favorite movies.
Have you seen the movie The Rundown?
I like that movie.
I thought, like, the movie itself is whatever, but, like, the action in it's fucking amazing.
Yeah, our effects guy did it.
Really?
He was telling me about a lot of those.
How did they do that shit?
So, yeah, being able to communicate in those terms when, you know, you can give movie quotes and drop little references, stylistic illustrations of what you're trying to achieve and what you want through performance and how we're really trying to make, you know, every dollar look like it's a lot more amplified than what, you know, when they give us a comedy budget, we really want to make a big, breathtaking action movie out of it that also works on every comedic level possible.
I think David Gordon Green offsets it.
It was clear, like, that he could do the comedy, you know, and that he had a great sense of how to tell character-driven stories, and we thought that's what would make this movie different than other kind of action, silly weed comedies, was that, you know, we'll get a director who really works against that almost.
Spin around fast with your arms open.
We're getting a director who is just way better than what we're trying to do, and then the movie actually becomes good at the end of the process.
It's just day one. I don't know what the future's gonna bring. Stay tuned, maybe some good shit.
Just shooting in this direction only. Dale, alone on the elevator. Saul enters the elevator. Doors close.
And action.
When we wrote the majority of it, we never thought they would make this movie. I mean, it's the craziest idea ever. A lot of ideas we've had, like, you tell it to people, they're like, oh, that sounds like a good idea. This movie, no one ever said that sounds like a good idea. We were like, oh, we're making a weed action comedy where, you know, we're getting hunted by pot dealers, and people are like, okay, have fun with that. Good luck.
Cut. I like it. Yeah. Let's go.
Perfect.
We just wrapped the first day of Pineapple Express. I feel like the energy is super positive. The characters are natural. Acting is top notch. So we'll see. We got a lot of big scenes ahead of us this week, but so far so good. And yeah, it's time for a good night's sleep.
We wrote Saul for me, and we just kind of assumed I'd be like the funny kind of stoner buddy, and we'd get some kind of leading man type guy to play Dale. And then, you know, we talked about Franco. I just always really liked him, and we kind of were always kind of funny together, and he was doing great, and, you know, we thought it'd be great to work together again.
You ever see that movie where everybody's in the woods and then they slowly get killed? Yeah, Blair Witch Project. No. Oh, shit, that's way scarier than mine. Mine had Arnold Schwarzenegger, Predator. I'm thinking about the fucking Blair Witch. Wait, wait. Oh, fuck!
Whoa! What are you doing? Saul, where are you going? What are you doing? Oh, no!
I met James Franco in 1998 when we were casting Freaks and Geeks, and it was, you know, his first big gig. And we hired him because we thought he was the goofy guy. We didn't realize he was even attractive.
You're in love with Tuba, girl?
Shut up, man. Just forget it.
Hey, I'm just excited.
You know, this is the kind of guy, you know, that girls would have a crush on, but he's like the sleazy, weird guy, and he's got a big mouth, and we thought he was comic. And after we hired him, everyone in our office who was a woman was like, oh, James Franco, he's dreamy.
Yeah, I haven't really done much comedy since Freaks and Geeks. I just think that Judd and all those guys are making the best comedies around, and so it seemed like the perfect opportunity.
Action.
I can't even let it on my own. I need you.
They didn't tell me which role, and so I thought they wanted me to play Dale, Seth's role. And then I went over to meet with them, and I was thinking, gosh, I really like it, but Seth gets all the good stuff. You know, he gets to play Saul and gets all the good stuff.
And then we kind of had the idea, like, what if we flipped it? Like, what if he was kind of the stupid buddy and I was kind of the leading hero, straight man? To be truthful, I make more money than most of my friends so far, so, like, what's the beef, right?
Yeah.
I just don't understand people's fascination with, like, doing things, you know? I mean...
Dude, I couldn't agree with anything more. Fuck things. I don't want to do them.
No, you know? You know, anything to kind of set ourselves apart from how these movies are usually done was valuable to us. And so by kind of switching the cast was, you know, that was a great idea.
Fine. Smoke all the fucking marijuana you want, okay? But you know as well as I do how Scarface ends. It ends face down, dead, riddled with bullets in your own fucking water fountain, okay? Is that what you want for yourself?
That's how it ends?
Of course that's how it ends.
It comes on 2 discs. I lost the second disc. Fuck!
When I first read it, they said this had been written for James and Seth, and as a fan of Freaks and Geeks, and I was really excited about that because you see so much comedic potential in James that he hasn't really put to use a lot.
Wiggle your boner.
Look, it's like my thumb is my cock.
Try to touch him with it.
I'm sure he gets called a serious actor a lot. I bet he hates getting called a serious. He's a serious actor, not like me. I'm not a serious. I mean, I don't know what that means, but we get along fantastically. We have the exact same attitude about how all this stuff should go.
I think we're a great team. I think he's got a perfect sense of comedy.
Fuck is that thing? Why did we come here? There's monsters in these woods, man. What the fuck? Why'd we go to the monster woods? This is fucked, man. Seriously. I don't like it here anymore. Let's go.
I like shooting at night. I like shooting in the woods. I like the sound of bullfrogs, but Chris Strieber probably doesn't. I haven't seen any snakes, but I was looking for some.
Action.
Help me! Please help me, God!
Turn it around. Ready. And action.
No! I'm gone!
This is our last night in the woods. I'm gonna miss it. I feel like it's a new home. I haven't seen any snakes. And everybody's becoming best friends. And we're moving magically.
Mark.
Action.
Ted Jones messed with the wrong motherfuckers.
There's a Skittle in this one.
Yeah, that can shoot anything. Peas, little pieces of carrots, whatever you want to get in there.
Danny McBride is like an improving machine.
Danny is hilarious. While we were making Knocked Up, actually, when we first saw Foot Fist Way, a movie that he made with this guy Jody Hill, he's just amazingly funny. He's hysterical, and it's just like, I was like, I gotta work with this guy a lot.
All right.
I can't do this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know this is such a shithead thing to do, but I can't do this, man.
What about
I can't do it. I can't do it.
the talk we just had? Didn't that? I thought we were getting ourselves all pumped up, man.
I know, man. I was pumped up, but I kind of like it was.
This can
I've
be
been
your
shot,
moment.
man.
This can be your moment of redemption. This can be your moment, man.
This could be your moment. This is your moment, homie.
I don't want a moment. Come back.
I would, but the car just died, homie.
It totally did.
I kind of met those guys after Sundance, and then just kind of stayed in touch with them, and so yeah, just one thing led to another, and then we're here in a neck brace, bloody, shot twice, 2 tampons on my stomach. Are these maxi pads? These are pads, right? Okay.
Keep saying every scene me and him do is like 15 minutes long, but it's only like 2 lines of scripted dialogue, is because we kind of can't help but say despicably filthy things to one another. We share that bond. If you die now on the floor without helping me, you know what you'll come back as?
What?
Poo. Scraped around a poo-filled room in a poo factory.
I don't want that. I don't want to come back as.
Oh, good. So you want to be Pooh Red?
No,
What's that? You want to come back as Pooh?
No, I don't want to come back as Pooh.
You're going to come back as Pooh.
Seth Rogen is great. You know, if it wasn't for the mood swings, the guy's always in a bad mood. You know, yelling at people, screaming. If he could work on those mood swings, you know, and just be happy and laugh sometimes, I think he would be good. The guy doesn't laugh, ever.
That's how Seth talks. Seth, he goes, I drove to work today. and I had eggs for breakfast. Then I wiped my ass.
Pineapple Express.
Gary Cole is someone I worked with on Talladega Nights, and he's just a guy who can do anything. He's this brilliant actor from the Steppenwolf Theater, but he's also hilarious. So I was really happy that we were able to bring him in, because he can be funny, but also scary.
Gary Cole, he's another guy where just like can't believe we got him, you know? I mean, he's just one of these guys who's professional and funny and scary and just a great actor, and we're thrilled he's in the movie.
Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me?
It's an intangible thing. There's a tone and a quality and an ease in which these guys are able to create a story.
We are fucked, Ted. Do you understand what you did? We're fucked.
What do you want me to say? Okay, you want me to call him back and apologize?
No,
I don't think
want
he's
you
going to
call him back
understand
and
that.
Apologize, Ted. I'm just letting you know. It is on.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll take it back. I mean, just that, you know. I mean, we would just
Shut
nothing
up.
would happen.
Just shut up, please.
Rosie Perez is hilarious. She's amazing. I've been a real fan of hers for a long time. When we heard she was interested in this, I mean, we were all really psyched, and she's just so funny and cool and has like the craziest stories of like anyone I've ever met in my life.
Oh my God, I thought I was gonna go into the camera.
The fun part of the movie for me was actually driving the car, and everybody's like, oh, she can really drive. And I was like,
And then when I put on the uniform, I looked like a Puerto Rican Barney Fife, and everybody was laughing at me in the wardrobe test. So then I got really pissed off, and so I was like, I'm gonna be a badass motherfucking bitch. That's what I'm gonna be.
And then I shot a civilian. I mean, how the hell am I gonna explain that one?
Don't go there.
David Gordon Green's suggestion of creating this undercurrent of sexual tension between Gary Cole's character and my character.
I'll go for.
Watch my back.
Yeah!
It's a scrolling party.
Can you handle this solo?
You got to be kidding me. No, I can't handle this by myself.
Why can't you handle this by yourself?
Because this is teamwork. This is a team effort.
This guy is your friend.
This is a partnership. He's not my friend. He's my bass player. We're in the same band together.
Kevin Corrigan and Craig Robinson are both guys that we've worked with before. Kevin, you met him on Freaks and Geeks initially. He's in that. And he's just kind of one of my favorite actors in the world. I'm just kind of obsessed with him.
Get over, bitches! Everyone on the ground now! Tell me where my friend is or this guy gets it! Hey, relax, man. Everybody chill. Nobody shoot.
Craig, we first worked with in Knocked Up, and he's also just one of the funniest guys ever.
3, 2, 1, action!
Just makes, you know, these scenes that aren't that well written seem much better than they would be if he wasn't doing them, you know?
Ted wants to know what your problem is. Ted's awesome.
There's a lot of like hitmen team in movies, but I really think there's none quite like Kevin and Craig. They're really they just seem like two guys who should not be together.
The product gets stored in the fat cells. You know, it comes out.
Is this about my weight? Because I gained a few pounds back.
What? What are you talking about?
Because I lost
I didn't mean it
75 pounds, yes, and I gained 25 back. So, and?
I mean, I wasn't even going there, but you know, you look fantastic.
Oh, now I'm fantastic. You know what, dude? Don't bring up weight issues in
I
here.
can't say anything right.
Yeah, well, you know what they say? If you can't say something right.
If you can't say something right, have a drink or how does
Yeah, have a drink, Alki.
And action.
No.
Shit. Oh. Cut, guys.
You can really hurt yourself in this business. People think just because you are acting or pretending or not really doing what it looks like you're doing or not actually shooting or not actually being shot, that you can't get hurt. But let me tell you something, people who think that you can get hurt.
That is an amazing gun. It makes me happy every time I see it.
The shotgun? Oh, the giant revolver, yeah.
we cast our Angie. We got our Angie, and she's gonna start playing in a week.
Angie, what's up?
Hey, look, I just talked to my parents and they're so excited about you coming tonight.
Well, I'm working up an appetite for you.
The entire rest of the cast, people constantly throwing new ideas into the ring.
You assholes do exactly as I say. I'll take you both outside and fuck you in the street. What is that?
He is high as a fucking kite. I can smell you over here. I'm getting high just standing next to you.
How old are you, Chief? Hey, fella, how old are you? 30, 38, 42?
What the hell happened to you, Haas?
Yeah, but yelling at him.
Yeah, what the hell happened to you, Haas?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
It's writers and actors and producers and cinematographers and sound mixers. I mean, having the confidence and loyalty of people you know you can trust, and you surround yourself by them as much as possible. Helps you thrive.
Change of pace for David.
Yeah. How much so?
From the art house to the outhouse.
Go in, come out. You know, give them all a shot. Yeah. Attitude. Give it.
Seth. Oh, what's up, man?
It's my big stand-in day.
What are you doing?
Rolling joints, turning on a car.
You know, I've been much more hands-on, so has Evan, throughout this movie than the other ones. And we've kind of slowly developed strong opinions about how this action should look.
So you would have to do a...
So, what about this side?
I think you'd have to fall and you'd have to look afterwards.
I know. It's weird. What if we did one where Bobby doesn't kick him, Bobby just stabs him?
Seth he's the most relaxed person you'll ever find who can keep working and work hard. He doesn't look it, but he's a workaholic. He loves working. He gets a big kick out of it, but he's very relaxed while he does it.
I'll yell at him, then once he starts, watch. Just watch.
As a producer, I've really learned a lot and done a lot throughout the making of this movie to make sure everything is, you know, looks as good and as awesome and as exciting and funny as it possibly can.
Am I what?
Are you doing stunts?
You missed that?
Yeah.
I just did a triple backflip off of that thing.
Well, why didn't you call
Onto Spell's shoulders.
He did a triple
Then,
landing.
on Spell's shoulders, we did the entire Abbott and Costello Who's on First routine. Backwards.
Spell.
Yes.
Is that true?
Everything he says is true.
I have an 18-inch penis.
I can't confirm that.
Spell has a 17-inch penis, and I can confirm that.
I was your friend. You didn't even see. You didn't even see.
Which way's Hollywood?
There has really honestly been nothing negative about working on this.
It's another day at the salon.
Everyone's great. Like there hasn't been, there's really nothing. Like coming in, it's like hard to believe that you're getting paid to do this.
Making a living, making stuff that people want to see, and doing something different with every day.
We're all like kids in candy shops, and I don't think anyone can believe that we get to do this.
We made it.
We wanted it to be exciting and awesome, you know, and I think we've kind of done that.
Pineapple Express.
Hi, we're here at my house and we're doing yoga because I've been instructed to gain flexibility, and since I never do any physical activities, there's a large likelihood I'll get injured doing some of these crazy fucking stunts and shit that we're doing. So I'm supposed to do yoga to limber up, but I'm not supposed to lose any weight at all, so it's very low-key yoga because I'm supposed to be kind of fat and chubby as I am. So it's all about muscle flexibility and not getting injured and not fucking up the whole movie because I'm an inactive piece of shit. That's it.